The Bemidji State football team is currently on a 3-game winning streak, and one of the reasons has been the play of senior tight end Brian Leonhardt. He's one of the go-to players in the Beaver offense, but when he first came to BSU, he never thought he would be the kind of player he is today. Our Josh Christensen has more.
Opposing defenses have a hard time covering Brian Leonhardt. His hard work over the past 5 years has made him a centerpiece in the Bemidji State offense.
It's amazing the person I was then to the person I am now, and the things I've been able to do at Bemidji State I don't think I could have done anywhere else.
Leonhardt's journey to Bemidji State began when he was a senior in high school while coming on an unofficial visit for track and field. BSU track head coach Craig Hogan knew he wanted Leonhardt at the time, but felt he would be a great player for the football team as well.
He comes in and I'm looking and thinking, wow, this is a big-time stud. So he leaves with his mother, and I go down to Tesh's office and I say, hey, Jeff, this young man is a man.
I kind of had to make the choice, do I want to, compete at a high level in track, or, do I want to play Division II where I can do 2 sports? And that ultimately made my decision, is where I could play, where I could do 2 sports.
When Leonhardt joined the football team, he was known as a blocking tight end, but the BSU coaches felt he could develop into a catching tight end as well.
I remember coming in as a red shirt, I was like, just let me block. Right? All I want to do is block. You can have wide receivers can catch the ball. I'll just block. And they're like, oh, I don't know if we're going to keep you doing that. And because when I first came in, I didn't know what some of the routes were. I didn't know what a corner was.
So after hours and hours of catching balls and running routes, Leonhardt has been a catching machine. He's second among BSU tight ends with 1,299 receiving yards and was named an All-American last year.
I completely trust Brian. He's got to be double or triple covered for me to come off him quicker than I should.
In high school, I wasn't even All-State in high school in football. Like, how am I supposed to ever be an All-American? That's just such a elite group. There's only a few guys, and luckily, I made it into that group.
Leonhardt has made such an impact on the football field, he's getting looks from almost every NFL team, including the Cowboys, Bills, Browns, and the Minnesota Vikings, just to name a few.
They just like his pop off the ball, his tenacity as a blocker. They just say that is hard to find, and you can live with a guy who specializes in that right now.
It's unbelievable. It's baffling. It's weird. I don't know. It's very surprising coming into this season, and it's definitely opened up a new page for me to write down some new goals.
Even though Leonhardt has accomplished so much in his career, he still feels he has a lot to prove. Josh Christensen, Lakeland Sports.
Leonhardt holds 2 BSU track and field records in the discus and the hammer throw.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.